Detectives said they believe the robbers also committed home invasions in the Lakemont subdivision on April 1 and the Woodbridge subdivision on June 23. The crooks appear to be targeting small business owners. The most recent victims own a dollar store. Anyone with information on the suspects is asked to contact the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office at 281-341-4665 or Fort Bend County Crime Stoppers at 281-342-TIPS. A $5,000 reward is being offered. In another local story, law officers outsmart burglars hauling loot in U-Haul van. 3 brazen burglary suspects were outsmarted by a Seabrook teen and alert law officers who stopped a U-Haul van carrying allegedly stolen loot. A 17-year-old boy who was upstairs in his Lake Cove home in Seabrook called police about noon Monday after hearing a noise and looking out the window to see a U-Haul van. He told police somebody had just walked out with their television, said Seabrook Lieutenant Alice Smith. The burglars entered the house through an unlocked back door, she said. The teen gave police a description of a U-Haul van, and when the call went out on police radios, an off-duty Harris County Sheriff's deputy called in that he was following a U-Haul van on NASA Parkway, Smith said. Other law officers showed up and they were able to block the van in the 4400 block of NASA Parkway. Inside, they found 2 televisions, 2 laptops, a jewelry box, and some guns, Smith said. Some of the loot matched the description of items stolen from a Shore Acres home earlier that day, she said. Arrested were Joseph Smarto, 38, of Pasadena, charged with burglary of a habitation and felon in possession of a firearm. He was denied bond. Eric Arthur Truitt, 26, of Houston, charged with burglary of a habitation with bond set at $20,000 and felon in possession of a firearm with bond set at $10,000. Candy Rochelle Davila, 34, of Houston, charged with burglary of a habitation with bond set at $20,000 and felon in possession of a firearm with bond set at $10,000.